The USA Network apparently not happy with WWE. We got some very big updates on this, and trust me guys, you don't want to miss this because I'm going to go over some very interesting stuff in this video. If you're new here to Destination PW, my name is Tony. If you guys want to support this channel, the best way to do that is by liking this video, dropping a comment, as well as clicking that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, with that being said, the USA Network has been reportedly unhappy with the WWE over a variety of reasons. Most recently, according to Andrew Zarian, it sounds like USA Network is very unhappy with the treatment that WWE has been putting towards its product, mostly due to the fact that they have put Brock Lesnar and the man, Becky Lynch, on SmackDown. Now, of course, this is very interesting because, as you guys know, NBC owns Peacock, which is the official home for WWE Network. Fox is the home for SmackDown, and as you can imagine, SmackDown is considered the A show. Now, the reason why this is very, very important stuff, well, there's a variety of reasons. Right now, what keeps WWE absolutely dominating the wrestling world is the fact that their television deals pay billions of dollars. Both NBC and Fox are blowing their money on WWE, and a lot of fans actually don't think they should be because the product is not as great as it was. But most importantly, you know, it's been said that Fox has also been unhappy with WWE because the amount of times that they're promoting a Peacock application, right? So the amount of times that WWE is on Fox, Fox 2, whatever you guys want to call it, at this point, Fox hasn't been happy that Peacock is getting advertising on their programming, and essentially they are rival companies. Now, to the core of this exact problem, we have to look at something, and that is the fact that there's two things here. WWE, one, does have a brand split, and two, WWE is on two different television deals from rival companies, and that could be very problematic. And in fact, I actually predicted this would happen a long time ago on the channel when WWE signed television deals with Fox and USA. Because the USA Network is owned by NBC, it's been the home for WWE for a while. It obviously seemed like WWE had a great relationship with NBC. It pretty much sounded like WWE was essentially gearing up to sell the company to NBC. Those rumors were expedited and escalated. Those rumors completely elevated the moment that WWE announced that Peacock would acquire the WWE network. So when NBC paid all of that money for WWE's television, not only the television, but also their library, it was very clear that, you know, this was going to cause a huge issue for WWE. So how does WWE fix this? Well, their product really isn't that good right now. And I think the best thing you can do is truly build an actual war within your company. See, a lot of times people talk about WWE versus AEW, but AEW's shows, Dynamite and Rampage, are both on the Warner Media television networks. TNT and TBS, both of them will be moved to TBS in the near future. So Rampage versus Dynamite doesn't really make sense. With USA and Fox having Raw and SmackDown, I think the best way to solve this is to really, really, really evolve and take the next step within your brand split. Because if you do so, you're going to see USA Network put a lot more focus on pro wrestling, and I think you'll also see the same from Fox. Now, the beauty with this is both television deals do have some benefits for WWE when it comes to sports, right? Anything that's on NBC will definitely promote WWE. Anything that's hosted by Fox or produced on Fox will promote WWE SmackDown. So Raw gets promoted on anything affiliated with NBC or NBC Sports. And then, of course, Fox, you know, MLB, football, whatever it may be, those programs will obviously advertise SmackDown. So this is massive for WWE. This is great news for WWE, but WWE's product is suffering. The best way to really take advantage of this is by utilizing great TV, great scripting, great shows, and actually have a war between the two brands, Raw versus SmackDown. See, right now there is a brand split, but really the only difference is the roster that's on both of the shows. See, back then it really seemed like WWE was competing against each other, right? Raw versus SmackDown. Now in 2021, it doesn't necessarily feel that way. So I think that could actually improve the product significantly. But another way WWE can fix this is to simply allow themselves to eventually, on their next TV deal, just go towards one television provider. I think that would be the best move for WWE because I think Fox wants to be all in on WWE, but ultimately they can't because of the fact that WWE is also with NBC. And I think USA would love to be all in, right? Like I think NBC would love to be all in on WWE, but they also have a TV deal with SmackDown. Now here's the thing. USA is not happy because the SmackDown roster is stacked. And if I'm USA, I wouldn't be happy with Raw either. The program that they had years and years ago doing over 3 million viewers is no longer the case. Sometimes Raw does 1.5, 1.7, 1.9. Sometimes those numbers aren't good, and they're not going to get better when you're missing top stars like Brock Lesnar and Becky Lynch. So ultimately, this is a lose-lose situation for WWE. But the way to fix it is creating a intercompany war. USA Network versus Fox, Raw versus SmackDown. But in a perfect world, that's probably not going to happen. To be honest with you, I just don't see it happening. I don't think WWE will do it. I don't think Fox and USA want to be put in that position. But ultimately, that's how you get the product going. That's how you start investing more money into your product. And that's when you really start to push the newer talent. You got to remember, USA could be unhappy here, but the one thing that they have over Fox, they have USA Network with WWE RAW and NXT. And on top of that, they have the rights to the WWE Network. Whereas Fox, they essentially just have WWE SmackDown. So really, when you think about it, USA, although they're unhappy that Brock Lesnar and Becky is not on their show, they are getting way more from WWE than Fox is. However, with public perception, and I say this all the time, SmackDown's the better show. I know a lot of people who watch SmackDown and they don't watch Raw. In fact, I can tell you guys right now, I do these polls on my channel every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. I ask you guys in the polls, what did you think of Raw? What did you think of NXT? What did you think of SmackDown? The last few weeks, everybody puts thumbs down for Raw. When I ask about SmackDown, it's the opposite. People do enjoy SmackDown. You guys on this channel enjoy AEW, Dynamite, and Rampage, and you also enjoy SmackDown. But when it comes to WWE Raw, you're not bought in. And I totally understand it. I totally get it. I don't blame you. But yeah, USA Network not happy. I get it. I totally get it. So I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you again for all of your recent support. You guys are absolutely killing the game. I appreciate you guys so much. If you guys are new here, click that subscribe button and join our Discord. This way you guys could join one of the coolest pro wrestling communities of all time. This is Tony from Destination PW, and I'll see you next time.